So I just finished my Somatic Sunday soul date with my friend, colleague, and mentor Doris in the group. And towards the end, we started talking about what is somatics, what is the soma, and the idea of really listening to the body and what's the difference between, is there a difference between physical pain and somatic, and that there isn't, right? And I was wondering about, my knees hurt a lot and I'm often sore and tight. And lately I've become more sensitive to bug bites. They swell up more and they burn a little more than I remember them even several months ago. And Doris was talking about the way of somatics is to really pay attention to the body, really listen, really sit with the pain and the discomfort and go into it and see what it's about, because it's all about something. Even if it's not emotional and it's purely physical, it's still, I believe she said the idea, if you have a shoulder that hurts, it's still, and it's just purely a physical reason, if such a thing exists, it's still going to affect how you can walk and be in your own dignity in the world. Because if you're in pain, right, if you have chronic pain, you know about this kind of stuff, that you just can't be your full self in the world, right? So whatever it is that's somatic, the idea of really going deep and not just shunting it aside or not just taking painkillers. I mean, take painkillers, right? We need them at times, but not to really pay attention to the body and the aches and the pains. And as she was talking, I was getting sad. I felt sadness welling up. And it wasn't debilitating. It wasn't depression. It was just real pure sadness about the pain in my body and how I don't pay attention to my body beyond noticing the pain and being uncomfortable. And I was really happy, despite being sad, that it wasn't this kind of debilitating doom and gloom, something's wrong, terrible, everything's died kind of sadness, right? Everything's dying. It was just sadness, a real emotion, which is fine. We feel sad sometimes. So today, blowing the shofar, I want to break down resistance to listening to my body. And if you have the same resistance, I want to help break down your resistance to listening and paying attention to your body and noticing and sitting with it. Because, as Doris said, if you sit with it long enough and pay attention, you'll understand something. Or maybe not understand. I don't like, understanding's overrated. But if you sit with it long enough, something will become clearer. You'll get some insight. And I don't want to just feel pain in my body and feel sad about it and then distract myself. It took some effort when the group ended to not just go and check my social media and see if I got more views and look for that dopamine hit. I'm sitting here, I sat with it for a little while, and I'm still sitting with it as I make this video, still feeling a little sad, also a little excited. So I'm going to blow the shofar to break resistance to sitting with sadness, to sitting with the body, to paying attention and going deeper past quote unquote surface, to really getting into the soma and seeing the integration of mind, body, soul, spirit, all that. all be blessed to break through that resistance to sitting with our bodies and paying attention and going deeper and getting past the initial reaction, the pain, and whatever the sadness, and going in and seeing what it's about. Love and blessings, everybody, and see you tomorrow.